It's 3 a.m. and you are still half awake. You turn over and your heart feels too alert. Your legs won't fully settle. Your stomach feels tense for no clear reason. Then morning comes and the rush starts early. If this pattern owns your week, stay with me. Today, I want to talk about circadian rhythm inside the cell, not just screens, melatonin, or bedtime habits. We are going deeper into calcium timing and how it shapes sleep, heart signals, and daily energy. By the end of this, you will have 3 clear points you can actually test this week. Pulse, clear, align. Point 1. Your body keeps time with calcium pulses. Calcium has a clock. Inside your cells, calcium rises sharply when tissues need action. Then it's supposed to drop low enough for recovery chemistry to take over. That rise and fall is not random. It's meant to look different into day and at night. Daytime should have sharper pulses, and night should have a real low phase. That contrast is how your tissues separate effort from repair. Think about a normal weekday. You wake up and start moving. Your brain, muscles, and blood vessels need fast signals, and calcium pulses help deliver that. You eat, you work, and you respond to stress. The pulses continue, but they should still and cleanly. Then night arrives. If the low phase shows up on time, the body can switch into real recovery. When that contrast stays clear, people often notice calmer nights, less inner struggle falling asleep, clearer mornings, and fewer sharp swings during the day. Not perfect, but steadier. That can include fewer pressure swings and fewer glucose swings. The whole week just feels more stable. When that contrast flattens, the body acts like it's off schedule. Bedtime feels wired. Morning feels heavy and jumpy at the same time. You feel jet lagged inside your own week. You might get energy at the wrong time and fatigue when you should feel clear. Eventually, you start blaming yourself for habits that aren't the full story. One of the strongest reset cues is light. Morning light tells the brain, this is daytime. That signal helps guide timing across the body. It keeps daytime sharp and nighttime genuinely low. When timing drifts, symptoms often cluster by clock time. Early pressure spikes, palpitations on waking, restless legs at night, gut cramps at night, and racing thoughts in bed. That clustering is a clue that the timing system is involved. Here is an important detail. The tools your cells use are not the same all day. Channels, pumps, and regulators shift with the clock, so the same trigger can land very differently at different hours. That's why you might feel fine at noon and fragile at bedtime. Not because you are weak, but because your tissues are in a different timing state. Point 2. The struggle is often slow. Clearing calcium pulses are meant to be brief. After each burst, the cell should settle. Membranes should reset. Mitochondria should handle a short load, then let go. When clearing is slow, tissues don't fully reset. The body stays half on, even when you want full rest. This is where outside ionic calcium matters. Cells live in an external fluid environment. If free calcium levels drift too high or too low, channels can hover near open. Not fully open and not fully closed, just close enough to keep tissues reactive. Mitochondria can also hold calcium longer than they should. When that happens, the 24-hour contrast fades, night is no longer truly low, and energy cost builds quietly in the background. Now connect that to your night. You are lying still, but nothing feels quiet. Thoughts loop, muscles feel jumpy, your gut cramps when it should relax, your legs feel restless. You may fall asleep, but wake too easily. And when you wake, you are alert in the wrong way. Not refreshed, alert, but strained. Now connect it to your morning. Some people notice palpitations right on waking. Some notice early pressure spikes. Some wake with a headache or neck tightness. It can feel like the day starts with a push before you even stand up. Slow clearing also affects pain. Pain flares last longer. Orthostatic swings feel sharper. Small emotional triggers create whole-body reactions that feel bigger than the moment. And the timing repeats, predictable and frustrating. Many people arrive after years of stacking symptom fixes, something for sleep, something for gut cramps, something for pain, something for mood. But the underlying timing pattern never changes because the timing problem keeps feeding the cycle. So ask yourself this tonight and tomorrow morning. After a trigger, how fast do you settle? After waking, how fast does your heart calm? At bedtime, how fast do your thoughts slow? If the answer is slow, your system may be clearing signals too slowly. There is also a cognitive cost. A blurred calcium schedule can feel like brain fog, irritability, and mornings that never fully lift. Mitochondria need a true low phase to refile ATP. When that low phase is stolen, the brain keeps paying for it. Over time, mood and mental sharpness suffer, even during an ordinary week. Point 3. Track the zone, then align the cues. Start with one simple question. Which tissues complain first and when? You already live with the pattern. Morning headache, neck tightness, and early pressure spikes often point to vascular zones. Palpitations on waking fit the same cluster. Night gut cramps point toward gut nerves. Restless legs point toward muscle excitability. Racing thoughts in bed point toward brain circuits that are slow to settle. Now, look for what pushes those zones. Medication history matters. Acid-base balance matters. Magnesium matters. Low-grade inflammation matters. Caffeine can push excitability. Alcohol fragments the night pattern. Irregular meals blur day-night signals. Here is the hopeful part. Timing still works, and it's simple. Morning light soon after waking, regular sleep and wake times define meal windows, and gentle movement spread across the day. Not one intense burst at night, Small, steady inputs help restore a real day and a real night. Muscles settle, the gut quiets, thoughts slow, sleep comes and stays. On harder nights, the low phase never fully arrives. Everything feels almost on. Sleep stays light, you wake too easily, and that strained alertness takes over. AIC therapy can be used as an essential part of this plan. In this setting, it's used as a focused calcium preparation, not as an acute rescue, but as background support over time. The goal is to trigger endogenous calcitonin and steadier calcium handling, so excitable tissues and mitochondria carry less chronic load. When pulses clear faster, membranes reset more fully, mitochondria regain through low calcium time, ATP refiles properly, and day-night contrast rebuilds. That shows in very human ways. Fewer wired nights, easier sleep onset, cleaner mornings, fewer early surges, more stable cognition, fewer canceled plans, and better tolerance for everyday tasks. Small wins repeated until the week feels predictable again. One last timing insight. Many biological targets rise and fall by time of day. So when you do something can matter as much as what you do. The core message is simple. Timing is biology, not just behavior. So let's return to 3 a.m. The goal is a real low phase at night. When it returns, sleep becomes easier. In the morning, the goal is to reduce that early internal rush so you wake into a calmer signal state. If you try just one experiment this week, track the clock time of your worst symptoms morning, afternoon, or bedtime. Then anchor morning light, keep a steady wake time, define meal timing for 7 days, and add gentle movement across the day. Give your system consistent cues. Many people are surprised how much their week shifts when timing stabilizes. Nights get quieter, mornings get cleaner, the day feels less unpredictable. That's the outcome we are aiming for. A steadier rhythm. If this helped, like and subscribe. Share it with someone whose daily rhythm feels flipped, and comment with the time of day you struggle most.